Hey, this is April and this is Let Your Hair Down. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe and like so you can get some updates on what I'll be posting each week. Today, I am really excited. I'm just going to be venting with you guys just to chat with me about misconceptions of being a single woman in 2020. So, I'm really excited to get started. You see, I got some fun stuff here. I'm going to be doing my makeup for you guys. It's not a makeup tutorial. I'm just going to be chatting about what's on my mind. So, let's get started. So I wanted to do this chat with you guys just because I have been single for a really long time and I hear all these misconceptions about single girls and their lives and how they haven't made in the shade and things like that. So I actually did get some new makeup, so I was going to get ready as we chat together and talk about some of those misconceptions. So I do have a story for you guys. I was online dating on this website. I think it was like Plenty of Fish or whatever. And this guy, I decided to meet up with him because we talked for like a month or whatever, and it was fine. Like, he seemed normal. He didn't seem like he was gonna kill me or anything. So I noticed like his description said that he was like 6 foot tall, and I was like, all right, cool. I'm 5'7" or whatever. Like, that'll work. Like, I'm down for that. And then when I did meet him, he actually was like 5'4", and I just didn't understand, like, when he got in my car, why his feet dangled. I was like, he was a good person. Don't get me wrong, but like, he was short. And I'm thinking to myself, like, I know I'm talking about single girl misconceptions and how we can be really picky, but is that really being picky though? Like, why did you lie? So, first misconception is that single girls are too picky. And you know what? Honestly, all we really want is honesty and something real. So, we're not too picky. We just have high expectations and we know what we want. Some girls have long lists. Some girls just have a couple things. But for me, honestly, like, as I get older, I kind of look at myself and look at people that I'm meeting, and I have dialed back my number a little bit, but like I said, I have really high expectations because I'm worth it. So why would I not want someone that matches what I want? So with that being said, it is what it is. Our second misconception is that single girls are always depressed. Now, let me tell you, I love me a good wine bottle and some ice cream and a good rom-com, but we literally are not sitting at home every Friday night waiting for somebody to knock on our door to take us out. Like, I know for me and my single girlfriends, like, we like hanging out. We like just being around our friends and our family. So we are not depressed all the time. Like, I got stuff to do. I don't have time to sit around and just be waiting some guy to knock on my door. It don't make any sense. So, yeah, we get lonely sometimes and we kind of wish that, oh, Valentine's Day rolls around and I want someone to bring me flowers and chocolate and do cute stuff. And yeah, of course, that's every girl's dream. But we're not sitting at home waiting for that stuff to happen. You know what I mean? So that's another misconception too. And it's like people feel bad for you. They're like, oh, I'm so sorry you have to go home alone. I actually like being alone. I'm perfectly fine with it. Let me tell you that. So I don't know. So you just got to be careful when you have like your single girlfriend, just to make sure that you're being sensitive and not just always assuming like things are always what you think they may be. I don't know if that makes sense, but whatever. So we're not envious of your happy relationship. I have a lot of girlfriends that are married or that are in relationships, and I hear how it is. I hear how things can be, and it's not always rainbows and roses. So I really truly feel like there is pros and cons to being single. There's pros and cons to being married. It's just about timing and what you want. But I don't envy any of my friends' relationship, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I just know that if it was for me, it was for me, and that's for them, and that's how it is. I mean, when things happen for them, I'm really happy for them, like, honestly. But a lot of people think that single girls are just really envious of happy couples, and it's not true. Like, I want my friends to be happy for me when it happens, so why would I not be happy for them? And if I wasn't happy for them, am I really truly their friend? You know what I mean? So I have to think about it in that perspective too. So like I said, that's our third misconception, that people think like we're at home crying because so-and-so got engaged or they're having a baby. I mean, I'm just happy for them. It is what it is. And when it's my time, I want those same people to be riding down there for me too. And I know they will be. So have y'all ever seen 27 Dresses? Like, that's my life. I've been a bridesmaid like a lot. So I don't know. I was a bridesmaid a lot of times and I literally have the dresses to prove it. But you know what I like most about that movie? Is that her love came when she least expected it. And I feel like for me, that's probably when it's going to happen. So my next misconception is that single girls think about marriage all the time. Now, let's be real. I have a plethora. Is that a word? Yes. A plethora of Pinterest boards, like smorgasbords on Pinterest boards. Like, I don't even know if that was a real statement, but it doesn't matter. Like, of course, I have my wedding plan. I know the colors. I didn't even know the date. I even know the bridesmaids. I have everything that I want, but I'm just waiting for that special time. So, yeah, single girls do think about marriage all the time, but I'm not thinking about it to where it takes over my mind, like it just takes over everything that I'm thinking about. That's not how it is. I mean, it is what it is. When it happens, it happens. And I think for us single girls, what the hell am I doing? This is right. Oh, yes, honey. I like this color. Anyways, so when I'm thinking about it, my life is like 27 dresses. Like, I'm there for my friends when they need me to be. And then when my time comes, it's going to happen. But it always is going to come when I least expect it. And I have to keep thinking about that as well, too. So, is it a misconception? Yes. Is it truth? Yes. It's just how it is. The next one I always hear as a misconception is something must be wrong with you. That's why you're single. And this one burns my buns. Because just because I stayed single for X amount of time does not mean something is wrong with me. Let me tell you a little story. So after my engagement to that boy, we're not even going to give him a name. We don't even give a fuck. We're just going to say that boy. And we just don't care. Anyways, we're not giving him a name. What am I doing? What the hell is this? Alright, whatever. Anyway, see, this is how irritated it makes me. I can't even do my makeup. So anyway, so after I ended the engagement with him, oh, there we go. Now we're cooking with grease. He had the audacity to tell me, and I say audacity with capital letters, to tell me that he didn't like the way I treated his mother. He didn't like the way I treated his family. He didn't like the way I treated his son. And he actually had an issue with the color of my skin. So, to my surprise, I'm surprised I even handled as well as I did. I was like, how dare you sit there and say you want to be with me for the rest of my life? And then tell me there were things that you didn't like. You didn't say anything when we were dating for a year and a half, but you have the nerve to say it after the fact. That irritates me. It's like, you need to be real and upfront and honest in the moment, at the time, in the beginning. Don't come out with all these, well, you did this, you did that, you did that. That's why I'm breaking up with you. First of all, boo-boo, I broke up with you. Second of all, you are the one that didn't have your together when we met. So, like I said, it burns my bun, so I'm getting a little heated. But I just want you to know that it's a misconception. Not all single girls have something wrong with them. And who are you to tell me that something's wrong with me? We just may not be compatible. It may not just be the right time. And you may just not be the one. And I think that's another thing, too. That we find one person and we try and fit them and mold them into what we want them to be. And it just may not be for you. So stop trying so hard. And single girls, and I've learned a lot, and I know a lot of strong single women, we just know what we want. And I'm not going to settle for less. So do not tell me something is wrong with me, okay? Because something might be wrong with you. Turn that mirror around and look inside. I'm just saying. So, sorry, I got a little heated on that one. That one kind of burned my buns. But, like I said, I know I'm not perfect. I know I try and do the absolute best that I can do in the moment with the timing. But things just don't work out, and it's okay for them not to work out. And I think single girls, because we face a lot of rejection all the time anyway, that we must know that it's okay if it doesn't work out. It's just a mindset that you have to have, you know what I mean? But whatever. There we go. Perfect. So the next misconception I want to talk about is like crazy girls. Single girls are always crazy. And I know y'all just saw a little bit of my crazy side come out. You saw a little bit of this and this and this. Hey, I'm sassy and I'm single and I'm secure, okay? So it is what it is. But yeah, we're not all crazy. We're definitely not crazy. I think that we're frustrated. And that we, like I said before, get a lot of rejection. Not only through our family, not through our friends, but just in general. It's like you go on a date with a guy, he looks this way on his profile, you meet him, and he's spouting some BS about, I don't know, petting animals. It ain't make any sense. But you go out with a guy, and he asks you, like, hey, what do you like to do for fun? What are your hobbies? And you basically just like, oh, I just like go home, I go to work, and that's it. And then that brings me to my next point, how people always think that single girls have so much time on their hands. And I mean, let's be honest, it is true. You do have a lot of time on your hands. But I personally like to fill my time up with things I enjoy. So I like to keep myself busy just because by nature I'm a busy person anyway. So it's fine for me. But I really don't have that much time on my hands, to be honest. Like, I might think I do, but I really don't. So they always take advantage of it because I know, like, if you volunteer at some place or a friend may need something, which you like to help out your friends, don't get me wrong. But you want to make sure, too, that they're not just thinking, like, well, April's at home doing absolutely nothing, just petting her dog and watching the latest, like, I don't know, Skin Wars episode. Like, she got nothing to do. Like, honey, I got stuff to do. You know, I'm in school to get my master's degree. I'm a full-time teacher. I'm an auntie of 2 little boys. I got a dog. I got a house. I got a car. Like, my life is just as banging as anybody else's. It just looks a little bit different. You know what I mean? So, single girls, how they do it, how they spend their time is up to them. But we all have stuff to do. Like, we're not just sitting around at home waiting for the next guy to knock on our door trying to take us out. I wish that was the case. But you know what? Not right now. It is what it is. So, I mean, I know there's a lot of misconceptions out there about singleness and things like that. And I mean, it's all about spending your singleness wisely, I guess you would say. And I learned that the hard way. Almost like put my hand in my face. Is that even a thing? Doesn't even matter. But but yeah, just go ahead and, like, if you are single and you find yourself in that situation, even for X amount of time, like, I just pray that you're not sitting at home waiting for the next thing to happen. Like, you need to go out. You need to figure out who you are. You need to do some of the things that you want to do in life. Like, for me, I'm a huge traveler. I love to travel. I love mission trips. So I just committed myself to going on, like, 1 a year. And I know with the whole COVID thing, like, you can't really do that right now. But I enjoy other things. You know, I have a good hobby. Like I said, I'm in school, so that kind of takes up my time and things like that. This is not blending well at all. What is going on? But for me, it's just, you just got to spend it wisely. There's a lot of times where before I started teaching, like, I would just be dating a guy, just be going out with him to get free dinner and stuff. And I mean, it is what it is. A girl got to eat. I totally get that. But is that person really going to be, like, your husband? Is he really going to be someone that you want to spend the rest of your life with? So I think I'm looking for more quality than I am quantity when it comes to things like that. So I just pray that if you are single and you're going through all that, that you just figure out who you are and what you like, so when the time comes, you're ready and things like that, because it's really, really important. Ready, like, when the time comes. And that's another thing I want to say too, is that it's kind of dark, but oh well. To be ready when the time comes, because you work so hard on yourself, and you just want to make sure that that person is getting all of you, the best of you, and vice versa. You want that in return as well. But as you guys can see, I'm just doing my makeup today. I am just going to be hanging out at the house, so nothing too crazy. But I did buy some new makeup, so I just wanted to, I don't know, play with it a little bit. But I did want to do this video just because it was on, like, my heart to talk about it. And I just really wanted to share that with you guys and things like that. But I do have a question. So my single girls out there, comment below, what is one thing that you do to occupy your time? It could be a hobby, it could be just watching movies, whatever it is, just comment below. And for all my married girls and all the girls that are in happy relationships, what is one thing that you do for you? What is one thing that you do to self-care or take care of that inner person? To wrap this all up, there are a lot of single girl misconceptions. And you know what? One thing is for sure, and I had to learn this, that, you know what? As long as you're happy, don't settle for anything less. And that's all you can do. So, I'm your girl, April, and this is Let Your Hair Down. Thank you for joining me and having fun with me today. I had fun telling y'all some stories, and I'm looking forward to telling y'all some more. So please don't forget to subscribe, like this channel, and I will do my very best to post every single week just about positive lifestyle, definitely some teacher vibes now that school is going to be starting again, and just all about women and girl talk. So like I said, thank you for joining me. I'm your girl, April. Until next time, bye.